we go. Here we go. Liverpool. Let's just fix his camera angle. Liverpool have lost to Manchester United. Let's get my virtual background up. Let me change all that so it's nice and simple. There you go. Liverpool has lost to Manchester United. Manchester United. Liverpool have lost. The first time in 10 blood clot years. 10 years. We've lost. And we've got no one else to blame but ourselves. And that's just the way it is. Defensively, apart from Konate, we looked weak. Kirkes in no man's land. I don't know what Kirkes was doing. Kirkes. I heard a few people saying a few weeks ago, is he the wrong fullback? Did we bring in the right fullback to replace Robbo? We're going to talk about that later. Yeah. I think out of all our defense, I thought Konate looked the best. Midfield, they should have started with, in my opinion, they should have started with Florian Wirtz. Didn't happen. Didn't start with Florian Wirtz. He should have. Salah looked poor. Yeah. Salah, Mohamed Salah looked poor. But Slot still refuses to change him. I think they should have brought on Frimpong a lot earlier. Because if you look when Frimpong come on, it looked like he was doing something. Salah looked horrendous. Salah's been horrendous for a long time. A long time. So, I'm going to bring in Mike Hoke, who's my partner in crime. You should know who he is by now. Mr. TOTO! Allah! Big up to TOTO.
Big up.
The anger, bro. That's the anger. Big up to TOTO Hammer. How's it going, bruh?
Well, I mean, it's not going really great, is it? But my day was going good.
Listen, bro. Every time we come on here, it's a rhetorical question. You get me? We know how it is, yeah. Before you talk, I'm sorry. Big up to the people on iTunes, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Spotify. This is going to be going on there tonight. I'm just going to do the audio after this and smack it on the podcast. Remember, Keep It Sport podcast. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Stitcher. Type it in on TikTok because I can see you coming in. Got 10 people watching. Big up to you. And yeah, we're here. Let's go. We got a troll in the room in TikTok. Big up to Arsenal Hottie. Big up. Let's go.
Well, I mean, obvious question. I haven't been really going good, but overall my day's been going all right until this game. I mean, what can we say? 4 losses in a row. It's the first time been done in 70 years for Liverpool in history. 70 years. We haven't lost four losses in a row in 70 years. So, you know, we're a bit disappointed in that. But records are records. Slot's just broke one.
Not the right one, though.
Yeah.
And it's the first time Man United has beaten Liverpool at Anfield in 10 years. The last time Man United beat Liverpool at Anfield was when Wayne Rooney was there. And what's Wayne Rooney doing now? Playing Legends game with a bag for a belly. It is what it is. Go ahead. That's how long ago it was.
Look,
Rooney was cold though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he was.
He was cold.
I think the game we weren't good as a team. I reckon we kept possession well at times. We had our chances. We did have our chances, but we didn't put
Mike,
them away.
you know, when you talk, you know, the best thing that happened with me, Toto, I had that mic. Unplug the USB, put it back in again.
Yeah.
That's all. I'll carry on talking. Anyway, guys, big up to everybody on YouTube and big up to everyone on. We're actually live on Twitch as well. Go ahead, Toto.
Yeah.
He's got the camera mic now.
Is that better?
No, he's got the webcam mic. But big up anyway. TikTok, we've got people rolling in. Like I'm liking the likes on TikTok as well. So go, remember this is on audio as well, iTunes and Spotify. I said that. Let's go, Toto.
Yeah.
Perfect now.
I think as a whole, possessive wise, I think we kept the ball decently. We did lose it a lot of times in the middle of the park, especially McAllister. McAllister lost it a lot of times in the middle of the park. I thought Gravenberch had a decent game. He broke the lines really well. I think we've got to talk about the first goal that when was put in, and Mbeumo's goal. It was a poor miscommunication from Van Dijk. Van Dijk commanded Konate to say, "Look, Mbeumo's your man." When Van Dijk's man was Mbeumo, but he decided to say, "Konate, that's your man." When Konate had Mount in the middle of the park, and then Van Dijk asked Konate to move over to Van Dijk's position and Van Dijk to mark him out. I think it was a complete miscommunication from the players. Again, remember that's really getting fingertips to it. You're gonna get, of course, you're gonna get questions. Would Ali would have saved that? I'm sorry, I don't even think Ali would have saved that. We don't even know in this situation. The defense was terrible, absolutely terrible defense. I reckon majority of the game, open field play, our defence was good. I reckon we got it, especially from our two centre backs, and especially Bradley. Freedom was solid. They got the ball away, got out of danger. Some of the clearances were weak, but again, blocked a lot of shots, got out of danger. The left-hand side from Kirkus' side of the point is where Man United were targeting their side of attack, targeting towards Kirkus' side, because that was the weak side, and they kept exploiting it. Sometimes you need to double up on Kirkus, and Kirkus needed an extra man to help him because he weren't doing his job on the left-hand side. We did have our chances. Of course, you got to blame Slot for something. The substitutions I think was a bit late in the game. I don't think we should have took Isak off because we needed a goal, and we took off another attacker for an attacker. We should have took off Salah, who was back playing poorly, for Chiesa, and have 3 up front or 4 up front, which we did have. Why even have 5 up front? Because we needed a goal, but you took Isak off. I know Isak was having a par game, but I still would have kept him on as our main striker. Him and Ekatike. I think the lineup. I thought the lineup was okay. Maybe we should have went with Robbo on the left back, but again, it's just if, buts, and maybes. Or maybe put Robbo there in the day. Kirkes, I think, in my opinion, didn't really have the best of games either. But I think the overall topic of this game, I think we should have finished our chances. Salah had a chance from 5 yards. He didn't put it away. Isak had a chance, didn't put it away. Gakpo had 2 chances, hit the bar twice. We should have won this game about 3-4-2 today. Definitely maybe not the first Gakpo chance. Maybe one of Gakpo chances should have went in, and then the Salah chance. Then we could have drew this game. Go as far as I know. And of course, you got the other Gakpo chance, and you got the Isak chance, which could have put us 4-2. Again, when we have big chances, we don't usually finish them off. So I'll say half that, 2 chances. We still got the draw anyway. But I think as a whole, we created a lack of chances. We did create big chances, but not enough chances.
Yeah.
Of course, when you're against a low block team, it's hard to create a chance. So yeah, about 4 chances. Should have put them away though. Gakpo should have put 2 away. Gakpo again had a free header. At the back post. 3 chances missed by Gakpo. Of course, he scored that tap-in, fair play to him. Gakpo was actually doing well. But then 3 chances, he just put him so down and missed them 3 chances, which were very, very key. Salah, 5 yards out. I'm sorry, there needs to be questions if Salah gets benched or not. Yeah. He starts every game. Again, didn't get subbed off today. Isak got subbed off. Again, Isak received...
That's becoming a regular theme now, isn't it?
Isak...
Salah's not playing good, but he still gets to stay on the pitch.
Yeah.
Go on. What are you going to say about Isak?
I think with Isak, he received the ball once in a good position all that game. I think as soon as you put Florian Wirtz on, because I've always said Wirtz is very, very good at creating chances. People don't see this. They just watch the game on stats, right? Wirtz creates a lot of chances in the middle of that park, right? As soon as you come on, we created lots of chances. We got in the box more. We started getting our shots off more. Again, we didn't shoot enough that game. Not at all enough. Tried to dribble it into the box. No, just take a shot. Get it on target. If it hits the bar, comes off the keeper for a corner. We got a corner. It's another set play. Yeah, we need to start shooting where possible. I don't really think we shoot enough. As soon as Ekatika came on, he was confident to shoot. Kate was confident to shoot. Everyone was confident to shoot when they came on. When Wirtz was on, we started getting that flow of play. People were more confident to shoot. Wirtz absolutely amazing with his feet in the box. Got it to who was it? He got it to Chiesa.
Yeah,
got it to Chiesa, and Chiesa threw balled it to Gakpo, which Gakpo had a simple tap in, put it in the top left corner, bottom left corner. I mean, but that just shows the lineup was kind of iffy today. McAllister again, another poor game. McAllister, I think, needs to hold the bench spot for a bit because I think he had another poor game. We said yesterday we should have started with Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz. That's what we should have gone with. Again, we've gone with McAllister, Gravenberch, and Sobo in the midfield, which I didn't mind. But McAllister, again, had a poor run of games. Salah's having a poor run of games. But again, the guy warrants a game every week. You know, Salah's only going to learn from, of course, you know, Salah is world class. But again, who cares if he's world class? It's the badge first, Liverpool badge first. Right? If Salah's having a bad run of games, and it's not just it's a fluke, he's having it every single game, even if he's having a bad game, he'll still score. He'll still cheap out a goal. You know? And that chance from 5 yards out, even from the last game, Wirtz put him on a silver platter and he didn't finish it from 5 yards out.
Listen, I think Salah should have came off at the beginning of the second half. I think they should have brought Frimpong on. I think it looked like during the game that Frimpong was about to come on, then they changed their mind and then they delayed it again by a couple of minutes. Look, it was clear to see that Salah was struggling. He's been struggling all season. Look, he got his team through to the World Cup. Egypt, congratulations to Mo Salah, but I don't really care about Egypt. I care about Liverpool. He's come to Liverpool this season. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't made any impact at all in Liverpool this season. I know some people won't call him out because it's Mo Salah, but we don't do that on this channel. We call people out, and it don't matter who they are. If they're not playing good, it's us to, you know, give us our opinion on it. I don't think Salah's been playing that good. He's been terrible this season. Kanate, he was a champion today. Kanate put his body on the line. Szoboszlai played good today as well. I thought when Wirtz came on, I think Wirtz should have started. He should have started the game. He didn't start the game, but when Wirtz come on, he could see that he was getting on the ball more. He's trying to create chances. He helped set up that goal as well, more or less. It was like he was the second touch on it. But I thought Wirtz played good today. Van Dijk, not so much. He looked a bit leggy today. Van Dijk did. There you go. He looked a bit leggy today, Virgil van Dijk. So I don't know. So I'll let you camera with that while I fix my camera.
Yeah. Look, this is probably, I wouldn't say one of our worst performances, but these past games now, we haven't really been creating enough chances, and when we have been creating chances, I mean, I wouldn't say we're creating enough chances. We have created chances. Again, we don't put the ball in the back of the net. The end product is all going wrong. You know, again, you can blame Slack for something. Substitutions, maybe where he set up the team, maybe the wrong lineup. Still started McAllister and Salah after they're having a run bad form of games. But still, we need to put our chances away. United barely had any chances that game. You know, they were threatening us in set plays. Again, another set piece conceded by Liverpool. We're always conceded by long throws, corners, free kicks. The set pieces in general always conceded. We need to improve at defending set pieces. It hasn't been good enough from set pieces side of play, because you know that's the way football is now. It's set pieces are part of the game, and teams are utilising that more. You see it around in Arsenal. Even Arsenal can have a terrible game. They get a cheap goal at a set piece. I don't see us being threatened in the set pieces ourselves, to be honest. We had a Gakpo, free-header back post, didn't do nothing from a cross at the outside edge of the box. We had a corner, Virgil's back post, didn't really do nothing with it. Again, he was double-teamed. But still, we haven't really been threatening enough, especially in corners, free kicks, whatever. We haven't really been threatening. I think in attack, sometimes we can lose the ball very too easily. McAllister lost that ball so many times in the middle. It's unbelievable. I don't know what's going on with our players. Yes, you got to blame the manager as well. The manager's a part of everything, but you have to blame the players. Why the players haven't been playing good? They haven't been playing good.
No,
I think our I think Virgil and Kanata has been good again. Not one of the best. I think Virgil, the game was generally good, okay, because he was actually getting involved. His passive defending was good, but I think
I don't think Virgil was that good today.
I think that Mbeumo goal was miscommunication.
Yeah, and you think you think the miscommunication is because Kirkers and Virgil are not used to playing with each other.
I don't even think you can blame Kirkers for it. Kirkers allowed the pass to happen, which again, if he would have dived in, the guy would have put it past him. So it's better off just to stand his ground. But Kanate,
the miscommunication. Why is there miscommunication?
Because Kanate had a man. He had Mount in the middle, and Virgil had Mbeumo. But what Virgil was doing is saying Kanate and Mbeumo's your man, and Virgil wanted to switch positions with Kanate. So Van Dijk marks Mount and Kanate marks Mbeumo, and that just completely in like last minute when Mbeumo's through on goal, they wanted to change position. Which again, Mbeumo had more and more time to think and finish off his shot.
Yeah, but why is there miscommunication? What I'm saying at this level. Why is there miscommunication at this level? You know, there shouldn't be miscommunication at this level. This is what I'm trying to say. I know why. I know why what happened. You know what happened, but why is there miscommunication? Because last season there wasn't really miscommunication between the players. Was there? Not really last season.
No,
we were solid. We were solid at the back last season. Our midfield was solid. People couldn't press through our midfield. What are they doing now? How do teams beat Liverpool? One ball over the middle.
It's either set pieces just or low block counter. Yeah.
What they do, they just hit that one ball through over our midfield, and that's the way they get past us. And it's happening every single game now. It's coming regular. I'm seeing people saying slut out, which is that's up to them. I'm not even going to comment on that one. I'm not going to comment on it. But people are saying slut out. How do you feel about it? What do you think? Give us your opinion. You don't.
No.
How do you feel about the start thing?
I don't feel good about it. I want him to stay. Again, I want the manager to stay. We've got a backup manager in the day. We can't just keep saying slat out.
It's crazy.
I'm like 7-8 games into the season. It's not on. Again, it's his sluts team now. It's his sluts team. They need to get used to playing with each other. Again, you can't really blame slut if players miss chances in front of the goal.
Yeah,
we missed 4 or 5 good chances in front of goal today, and some wasteful crosses. You can't really blame Slot for that. I think the way we set up in attack was good. Again, I still don't like why Gravenberch has the license to go forward, but still, I think Gravenberch broke the line very, very well. Szoboszlai was good with his fit. I think our team, except from McAllister, Salah, maybe Kirk on that left-hand side, again, free players, which are key players, and they're not performing good. It will affect our team. But I think in attack, we had so much time on the ball. We were controlled. Sometimes we could have calmed down a bit. But again, Salah had the ball. If we have this build-up play, like Slot don't know. Slot can't dictate whether the player is going to take the play one-on-one or whatever. He just sets up the system and how we build up play. I think our build up play to the wing play was good. We used the wings a lot more, which I like to see. We used the wings a lot more. We saw more overlapping runs from Kirkers.
We're doing that with Kirkers, but Kirkers is not really doing nothing.
I know. That's what I went for the wrong line, as I said. The Kirkers shouldn't have started.
I thought Robbo should have started.
Yeah, and I thought Frimpong should have started. I thought Bradley had a...
No, maybe not Frimpong starting.
I thought Bradley had a solid game.
Yeah, I'm saying...
But again, more defensive minded than an overlap, if you know what I mean.
But I think regarding... I think regarding Conor Bradley, I thought Conor Bradley was all right. You know what I mean? Starting right back. I didn't have a problem with that. The problem I had is when you could clearly see that Salah wasn't really doing anything in the game, they should have brought on either Chiesa to replace him or Frimpong. But they didn't. He continued to keep him on the game, on the pitch. It was clear to see after the first half, we was going to get that same Mo Salah that we've had all season. We've had whole season not doing anything. It was clear to see that it was not like he was going to come out in the second half and then suddenly turn into prime Mo Salah. It wasn't going to happen. So what the manager should have done is bring on either Chiesa or Frimpong to replace Mo Salah, because when they brought on Frimpong, as soon as he came on, that pace, that lightning pace, that short burst speed, he came on and then he created a chance for someone to score.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been Gakpo, but Gakpo skied it.
I think another thing
Gakpo was doing.
I know. Another thing I want to point out again, another one of Mo Salah. I think his one-on-ones were very, very lackluster. Dorgu had him on toast, that player that came off United. I think Salah's one-on-ones hasn't been great this season.
No.
And he's been greedy a lot of times. Sometimes Salah's been getting in good positions, but again, I think on the ball, he's been very, very greedy at times. One-on-ones have been failing after fail. Again, there's no shame of failing a one-on-one, but again, he's doing it constantly on a basis, and might as well just recycle the ball back into the middle and try to work something from there. Sobo sometimes on the edge of the box, and you don't even look at Sobo. He doesn't even look at the fullback is overlapping. Again, sometimes I think Salah needs a fullback to overlap. I think Bradley weren't overlapping enough. I didn't really see Bradley overlapping enough.
No, I said that. I know.
Kirk was overlapping, but it weren't
Bradley
really doing
was
the
okay
job.
though. I thought Bradley was okay today.
Yeah, defensively side of things.
Yeah, and that's what we need. He's for now, just to the defensive. That's all we needed. So yeah, we're gonna get the player thing set up now. We're just gonna sort that out. I don't know why my thing is still live. My player watch along, but that's crazy. So we're just setting up the player lineup, and then we're gonna do the ratings. 1 second. So remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. You know how it is. Hit that subscribe, and yeah, and the people on audio as well. Recommend this audio to your family and friends, and we'll do that then. So let us just make sure we can sort this out, and yeah. So Toto, we're gonna get that going in a minute. 1 second. So yeah. So let's go.
Let's start with.
Let's get this going. There you go.
Right, so we'll start off with the keeper. What are you giving the keeper?
Mamadashvili. Look, it's his second game, and it was his second game for Liverpool. I don't think. Oh no. Well, I think it's his second Premier League game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Second Premier League game for the Reds. Look, there's nothing much he really could have done. That goal, I thought. It was a good goal by Mbeumo. Disappointed by Liverpool. By the way, their defense was discombobulated, especially Virgil van Dijk. Questions are still over Virgil van Dijk about his recent form as well. He hasn't been the best centre back. I know eventually he'll probably come good, but lately he hasn't been that good really on the ball. You know, Konate's been terrible, but Konate was good today. But overall, I'm going to look at Mamadashvili. There's nothing much really could have done about that goal. So I'm going to give 5 out of 10. On average score, 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think in the first half, they did a great long ball to Gakpo, which allowed Gakpo to get through on goal. But I think other than that, he made some decent saves. But again, he did concede a goal, which I don't think he could have done much about. It was a stupid miscommunication from the defenders. I say 5.
Yeah. Conor Bradley.
Go with Conor Bradley.
Look, I was impressed during the incident. Look, I was impressed with him. I watched him in the international break for Northern Ireland. I thought he was really good during the international break. Conor Bradley, and kept busy all afternoon playing for us today. I thought defensively, like you alluded to earlier, I think defensively he was really good. He kept Mount quiet as well for a little bit. Conor Bradley. He barely put a foot wrong in my opinion. Conor Bradley, I thought he had a really good game. He got taken off in the 72nd minute because obviously he was going for more attack because we were panicking. But overall, I'm going to give Conor Bradley 7 out of 10. I think he had a really good 7.5. I think he had a good game.
I was going to say 6 for Bradley because I thought he had a solid game. Again, no one really targeted his side. He was pretty solid. Yeah, like you said, kept him out of the game as well.
He had a good game.
There's nothing really you can say. Bradley didn't really lose the ball. He did lose the ball a couple of times in the first. Obviously, I'm a bit frustrated about. But it was only early stages. Settled into the game. Once he settled, it was quite good. I said 6. We would do 6.5. Ibu.
I thought Ibu had a really good game today. Defensively, he was good. He was making them clearances. No bozo moments today for Ibu Konate. I was impressed. I was really impressed with Konate today. I don't know what to give Konate, you know.
It's like 7.
Look, but look, he did have that. Look, you know, when he had that injury scare as well, I thought he was going to be out, man. But when he first started playing today, I thought, oh, he's going to do any more bozo moments, especially against Man United. I thought he played good. He was sound, making those clearances, making himself busy, getting involved, no mistakes. He was probably our best centre back today. He was better than Virgil. He was our best defender today, even better than Conor Bradley. You know, I rated Conor Bradley. And this is the Ibra I want to see regular basis, isn't it? If he can stay like this till Christmas without getting injured, and then we might buy another centre back in January, I'll be impressed. So yeah, Konate, I'm going to give him 8. I thought he was really good today.
Yeah, I agree. I thought okay, he did make some weak clearances.
Yeah,
but I think at least he got it out of there.
Yeah, it was good.
Good clearance. He got out of danger. Great anticipation. Great tracking of the ball. Headed it away.
Yeah.
I think maybe the Maguire goal. Maybe the Maguire goal.
There's nothing he could have done.
Again, Maguire had a free header.
Okay, the Maguire goal, he's not the only defender. Where was Virgil?
Yeah, there should have been someone
Go and watch that Maguire goal. Virgil is standing on his own, marking no one.
Yeah.
Not marking literally nobody.
I think it should have been Konate. It should have been... I think we kind of... When they put the ball back in...
Why isn't there no one on the back post? Why ain't there no one on the post? You know, when it came back over, yeah, Virgil was literally standing there on his own, marking no one. Why couldn't Virgil get on the post, the goal post, so we can come and he can try and kick it out? He was standing there doing nothing. Can't just blame Konate. Konate done his best, didn't he?
And I think we didn't expect the ball back in as well, which allowed the players to kind of shift the movement outside the box a bit. But he didn't expect the ball in. As soon as the ball went in,
yeah, but why was Virgil marking no one?
It was just Konate on its own.
Exactly, but Virgil was. I know Virgil's your guy, yeah. But he wasn't marking nobody.
No, Virgil should have marked someone.
He was nowhere, and what he should have done, he make himself busy and just stand on the post. Because he had a clear head and there was no one there. That means no one was on the post as well.
There should have been someone helping Konate. It's definitely Virgil. Should have been helping Konate. But I think
I'm not saying Konate shouldn't have done a little bit better, but I'm not putting it all on Konate, that's all.
I think the whole team was again at fault for it, because as soon as I put the ball back in, everyone shift position forward, and it was just Konate on its own. Virgil weren't marking no one. No one else was marking anyone.
This is what I was disappointed about.
And it was Konate v 4 players. It was Sesko, and I think
what's going on with Virgil, Toto? I don't know what's going on with Virgil. He's been a bit dodgy lately, hasn't he?
No, I thought he was okay last game. And
I want to say one thing. Big up to Carragher. I know people don't like him. I don't care, right? But you're gonna give it credit where credit's due. At the beginning of the season, when we had our pre-season, he said to Slot, the team don't look right, it's unbalanced. We look too vulnerable for attacks, for people to counter attack us. Our team don't look right, it looks unbalanced. And Slot took that the wrong way, you get me? And when he was on Sky, Carragher was standing there with Gary Neville, and Slot was there, and then Gary Neville said, look, Carragher said your team's unbalanced, what do you think? And then Slot, you could see Slot took it the wrong way. But Carragher was right. He was right. The team was unbalanced. He called it out from the beginning, and now look at our team now. So the people who hate Carragher will not come out and say he was right. But you know me, I'll commend him. He was exactly right. Our team has no balance. And he said it at the beginning of the season, and people say, you don't know what you're talking about, Carragher, but he was right. Yeah. There you go. He was right.
The team is unbalanced.
The team's unbalanced. Carragher scored it from the first game.
I think the 3 players that I called on it is, I think, especially this game, Kirk, McAllister, and Salah. McAllister lost the ball in the middle part, which allowed Man United to get a counter attack. Kirk has dived in so many times, missed time tackles, which allowed the winger to go blow right past him, and it allowed the winger to have more space. And again, Salah just failed one-on-ones, 5 yard goals.
Let's talk about Virgil now.
Yeah.
Ahead of the matchup, Liverpool captain, look, Virgil van Dijk, he's saying at the end that the team needs to improve. He needs to improve. Keeps coming out and saying the team needs to improve, but he needs to improve. But look, at the end of the day, his team needed him today. We needed Virgil to be on it, and he weren't on it. Look, for me, he was partially at fault for the opener goal, which we discussed at the beginning. It was partly, not fully, but partly. Look, he looked lackluster today. He didn't look like he was on it today. He kept getting dragged out to the right hand side as well every single time, especially in the first half. They kept dragging him out to the right hand side, and that was done on purpose, obviously. And he just wasn't coping with it. He just wasn't coping with it. And the reason why they was doing that is because of Kirkers. Because I know Kirkers is the weak link, innit? If you look at our back four, Kirkers is the weak link, and they know this. So for me, Virgil van Dijk's getting a 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well. I thought he kept possession well. We did do a couple good long balls to Gakpo, which is also good. But we can't just fault that opening goal. I don't know what he was doing. Stupid communication between Konate. I mean, between Van Dijk and Konate, which caused that goal, in my opinion. Like I said, he was partly at fault. Again, still at fault for the goal.
Yeah, partly. He was at partly at fault. That's what I said. He was partly at fault.
So I'll say 5. Yeah.
It wasn't all his fault, but partly
it weren't the sharp Virgil we're usually used to.
No.
Kirkers.
Look, I would have started Andy Robertson. I think when we done our player rating, I weren't sure if I put him in. But I thought we should have started a match of this magnitude.
Yeah, we did put Robbo in.
We should have put Robbo. A match of this magnitude. I know it's scummy United, but a match at this magnitude, we should have started with Robbo. Robbo would have been up for this game today. I don't know why we rested Robbo. I know he's probably doing that for the Champions League, but I would have started the game. Man United, yeah, Robbo would be up for it. Get me? He would be up for this game. He had a torrid first half. Milas Kerkez, a torrid first half. Ahmad Diallo ran him ragged. Let's just face it. Diallo had Kerkez on toast today. He had no answer for him. He looked uncomfortable on that left back, like he's done all season. And he needs to step up for Liverpool, man. He's wearing a Liverpool shirt. He needs to step up. I really wanted Kerkez to come to Liverpool. I admit it. I'm not gonna lie and shy about it. You can check on my channel. I wanted Kerkez to come to Liverpool, but it didn't happen. I wanted Kerkez to come to Liverpool, and I thought he was going to be a great addition to the squad. And I still think he might do, but he needs to start stepping up now, innit? He needs to start stepping up.
I think, Kerkez needs to start stepping up.
He's not good.
I don't think we should start just heavily slating on him.
I'm not slating him. That's why
I know not. I'm saying
like he's going to come good.
Some people might heavily slating. Like,
that's what
whatever. That's their opinion, and they're entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
You can't really do nothing about that. But it's been 8 games. But again, we can't keep using that excuse. Oh, it's only been 7 or 8 games. Oh, it's only been 10. It's only been 11 games, right? He hasn't been up to par. Kirk had. He had a couple good games. Got to admit, you got to give credits to. Kirk had a good couple games this season, but one about these kind of games and these crucial games where we needed him. Again, very, very heavy on the challenges. There was one game where he was faultless. He weren't diving in. He was holding his line. But I think he can get overexcited a bit, and he can get a bit, lack of composure at sometimes. He just wants to dive into the tackle. The winger was just waiting for Kirkes to bite. All Kirk had to do is standing up, and he didn't stand him up. He went for this scoop tackle, and all the winger did is just take it past him. And there you go. Kirk has failed on one-on-one defending. His one-on-one defending has been up to par either. But we all know defending is about Delaney attack and not always getting the ball. Kirk wants that ball. We all know he wants that ball.
Yeah.
But defending is not all about getting the ball, like we've always said on this channel. It's not about getting the ball all the time. It's about making it hard for the attacker. Again, the attacker had a free cross, a free opportunity to cross. Didn't take the cross, but again, the attacker had all the space in the world to just run down the byline because Kirk dived in too early. I'll say 4 for Kirk. They haven't really been good. I think he made a couple good overlapping runs, but some of the crosses were very, very lackluster. Made one good cross, no one was in the middle of the box, but the majority of the crosses were a bit iffy. So I'll say 4.
That's all you have to say. It's 4. Right, who's on now? Gravenberch, you go ahead.
Gravenberch, I thought he had a decent game. I thought he's licensed to go forward. I still don't have that role. what Slot's trying to play him in. The license to go forward, I don't like it. I think a CDM should be a CDM. But again, this is modern day football tactics and more modern tactics now.
Gravenberch is a DM, but he's just not a destroyer.
Yeah, true. McAllister was supposed to be that, but again, we haven't got a proper destroyer, and plus McAllister is not up to scratch. So
McAllister's not a destroyer. He never
I
was a destroyer.
I know.
Endo was a destroyer, but obviously
Yeah.
Endo, he's not going to play Endo, is he?
Yeah, Slot never. I don't know why I would, but
I know we would, but Slot's not going to play him. He's not going to start him in a game like this. I definitely would start him in a game
for
like
this game. McAllister weren't doing well. I should have put an Endo. You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Endo was also injured for this game as well. I think with Gravenberch, I thought he broke the lines very, very well. Good with his feet, barely lost it in the middle. Made good options for the wingers, passed out to the two wingers very, very well. I'll say 6 to Grav.
Yeah. Gravenberch has been one of Slot's standout performers really this season. He played positive today throughout the game, failed to make a major impact and took a hefty blow on his ankle. He did continue to carry on for a little bit, but they took him off, and hopefully he's going to be good for the for our next game. That's one player we do not want to lose is Ryan Gravenberch, because he's been absolutely immense for Liverpool this season. That's one player that I'm not really going to criticise. I think he's really been there for us this season. So go ahead, Toto. Next one.
6 Gravenberch.
I agree on the 6. By the way, I agree.
McAllister.
McAllister, I would say 2.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking.
I mean, no. I'll say about 3 or 4, around about that. But again, still crap rating. Lost the ball a lot of times in the middle of the park. Wasn't defended enough, in my opinion. Again, he got into the shape pretty well, but I think on the ball, you got to be good at playing them tight areas. As soon as Man United pressed him, he was losing it. And just not McAllister we've seen. Not fully up to fit yet, of course, from the international break. Again, just a simple stuff.
He hasn't been good all season.
Yeah, I know. We can't really use that as an excuse either.
He's been rubbish.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's been rubbish all season. All season, man. He just needs to sort himself out, man. Ever since McAllister back.
I think when he got clattered by Van Dijk when he was on the floor and he had that head injury precaution, I think ever since then he weren't really involved in the game. Yeah,
and it's a shame. It's just like but what we give him, what you gave McAllister 2.
2, yeah.
So we're on Rowan Gravenberch.
No, Gakpo.
Look, he's been slots. Look, he scored. Look, he should have scored that header.
Yeah.
If we would have scored that header, I believe we would have won that game. He should have scored that header when Frimpong came on, crossed it in, and the keeper wasn't even there. He just square on. He just started to twist his neck, and then the ball just went off. Hit the bar twice as well. That's just bad luck. It's just one of those days for Ryan Gravenberch, and you get that in a football's career. Yeah, you have a game where you just can't nail the ball into the back of the net. It's just one of them, innit? But overall, I thought Gravenberch was good. I thought he had a decent game, good performance. So I'm going to give him. Gakpo. I'm going to give him 7.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing.
What about Gakpo? I don't know why I said Gravenberch, but Gakpo.
Yeah, Gakpo had a good game. Very, very involved.
Yeah, he was really good.
He was a Szoboszlai.
Dominic Szoboszlai, yeah. Dominic Szoboszlai, for me, he was, I would say, he was good in
his
midfield.
Work rate was good.
His work rate was good. He did come back in defence as well towards the end as well. He was doing his defensive duties. He stopped. I forgot the guy who was on the ball now for Man United, and he stopped him from scoring. He just put his body in the way.
Diallo.
Yeah, he tried to go for that slide tackle. Now Diallo thought he was going to go for the slide tackle, but Szoboszlai never. He just held his ground and kind of shoved him. That was good by Szoboszlai. He was good going forward. Some of his passing was a bit dodgy today, some of it. But overall, I thought he had a good game. I'm going to give Szoboszlai a solid 7. He was
Yeah.
His work rate today was really good. I'm gonna give it him.
The only thing I didn't like was 10 minutes towards the end is where he was shielding the ball from Diallo, as we were just saying.
Yeah.
And he did really well to do that. Then he just wasted a free kick and hit it
That
right
was
at Diallo.
ridiculous.
I think that was actually we could have had a chance to goal if he would have booted up the pitch.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Again, it's if, but again, he wasted a free kick.
He wasted a chance. There was no need for it.
And he had time. He had time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say 7. Yeah. Salah.
2.
I was gonna say 0.
I don't know how to say about him.
Give
him a 0 if you wanted to give him a 0.
What can I say? Lass's one-on-ones, very, very greedy. Missed the chance at 5 yards.
Yeah.
Again, another chance we could have won the game or even get a cheeky point.
It was crap. Yeah, crap. It was crap. It was rubbish. But you're supposed to say, like, analyse and go, well, analyse what? He was crap.
No, he lost all his one-on-ones. He lost everything. He crashes into the box, and he missed a chance from 5 yards. Not really much you can say there, and he weren't involved in the game.
It was crap.
Isak
was crap as well. Should have scored. What's going on with him, man?
Yeah,
I think he will come good, though. I think he will come good, Isak. But today he weren't that day.
I think that's the best performance we've seen Isak, though.
Isak was crap today.
He was crap, but it's the best we've seen from him. I think.
No, in the cup game in the Champions League when he scored.
I forgot about that.
No way, man. No way, he was crap, man. He needs to sort himself out. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah,
he needs to sort himself out. He needs to start scoring now because at the end of the day, you're not injured anymore. I mean, you're fit now. You're ready to go. You get me? No excuses. He needs to start. I want to see him play now. You get me? He needs to start scoring.
I really get too mad. We spent so much money on him as well.
I still think I'm not saying it. I think he's going to come good, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Don't get me wrong, but I want it now. Hurry up.
Yeah,
because do my head.
Ekitike, done his job at the start of the season. He was scoring and he was on good form.
Yeah.
I want to see the same for Isak. He's fully fit now. His first game, fit, ready to go. Hopefully he starts scoring after this.
Yeah.
Because the thing of the difference between Isak and Ekitike is fully fit going into the season, and he was in a good scoring form. Now we all know Isak's fully fit and ready to play 90 minutes. He said it in a press conference at Sweden. He said he's fully to play 90 minutes. Stat said it, so hopefully he starts scoring from now because there's no excuses now. He should have scored.
The reason why I'm not really talking that much is because I'm doing the form now.
Yeah,
for the Grand Prix.
Yeah,
he's coming on in a minute, and if I don't do, I'm just gonna get behind. But
yeah,
Isak. Regarding Isak, I'm gonna give him a 3. He was rubbish. That's it. Crap.
Striker, but Jobs put the ball in the back of the net. He never.
And he's not doing it. Crap. It was crap.
That's it. The subs were. We can't get the subs on the pitch at the moment. But the subs were Ekitike.
Ekitike, come on.
Amazing.
He looked like a man who was trying to prove something, like doing some of the mad shots. You get me? When he's come on, he's just started.
At least he shot.
Yeah, but he was all right, man. He was all right when he came on. I thought he was better than Isak for mostly.
I think the difference between Ekitike and Isak are two different types of striker. You got a false 9 striker that Ekitike is kind of. And
you don't need to tell me what they are, Toto.
I know you know.
I know already. I know this.
No, I'm saying when he came on, he was making a lot of key passes, which allowed a good build up.
Both can play false though, and the both can play false.
I think Ekitike made a better impact when he came on.
Yeah, of course he did because he came on. Like I just said, he came on. He tried to prove something. Innit? You can see he was trying to prove something. Basically, he's coming on saying, "Slut, next time we play, pick me." Yeah. That's what he did. He come on, and because of that, some of the shots he was doing looked crazy. Innit? I'm not saying he didn't play good. He made a good impact when he came on. Yeah. He did make a good impact, and he's going to get more than Isak. But what I'm saying, that shot that he done just past the halfway line.
Yeah.
When I saw that shot, I looked at him and I said, you know what? That looks like a guy. He's trying to say to Slut, you know what, Slut? Next time, pick me. And he didn't need to do that crazy shot. You get me? He should have came a bit more forward.
Plus,
if you look, he had more space.
Well.
No, but he had more space in front of him. If he's going to take a shot like that, try and come a bit more forward. Pause. Then hit it. But it is what it is. Look, Isak, come on. He played all right. He played better than Isak. And next time, you got to start him. You got to start Ekitike. You get me? In our next league game, we should start Ekitike.
We should. And then
I'm not saying not every game, but not every game. Our next Prem game, start Ekitike, see what he does, innit? When we play our Champions League, start Isak. Start Isak in the Champions League on Tuesday, but in the league game, start Ekitike. And then we'll see, innit?
Who else? Chiesa. Chiesa was good. I thought.
Yeah, Chiesa was brilliant.
Link-up play was good inside the box, and it was a good assist to Gakpo's goal. So
Chiesa was good.
7 for Chiesa. Who's the other one? Frimpong, I thought was really, really good as well.
Yeah,
I think
he was good.
He won his one-on-one battles on the wing. Put a good ball into Gakpo, and Gakpo missed a free header at the back post.
Yeah.
So I think a little bit more composure from Gakpo maybe would have done better. But again, still missed a free header. So say 7. I'll say 7 for Frimpong as well. They all did well when they come on. Yeah. We look much better. Maybe we should start. Maybe we should start them 3. And of course, you've got Florian Wirtz as well. Maybe we should start them 4.
Made today. The mistake that Slot made today, he's not starting Florian Wirtz. I don't know why he started McAllister for. What has McAllister proved to Slot this season that he was warranted to start over Wirtz? When Wirtz come on today, you could see that Wirtz was getting into the game. Did you see how good he was when he came on? He could see he started to get them skills, and I told you the world-class player, man. And a player like Florian Wirtz will come good. And today he showed it. He was on the ball more. It was passing better. You get me? McAllister, since the beginning of the season, has done nothing for Liverpool.
I think Curtis Jones should play more as well.
I think Curtis Jones as well. You're right. I think Curtis Jones, that's enough. Curtis Jones, yeah. What's this friend is like? Curtis Jones. Don't you think that Curtis Jones, right, plays good with Wirtz?
I think he does.
Every
time he comes on, them had really, really good link up and injected a lot of passing into the midfield. As soon as Jones and Wirtz came on, he was so much better. Like I've always said, Wirtz is a great to create chances. He created the most chances for the season. Yeah, and people don't mention that, and Wirtz is a very, very key player to our system.
Yeah. People are saying some people are saying that we got a world-class team, yeah, and not a world-class manager. What are you saying about that, Toto?
I think they have got a reason to say that, but I think this is Slot's team, and I think today's game, again, you got to blame some of it on Slot. Substitutions as well. I think the substitution you bring on was good, but a bit late in the game maybe. But again, we're always going to say a bit late in the game. We should have brought him on a little bit earlier. But I think my opinion on it, we just got to start getting results. That's just the main thing. Of course, the manager's going to get blamed. We've got to start getting results. Get this team together. Start the right players. I think the manager needs to, kick it up and say, look, McAllister, Salah, you're getting benched for this game. Why does Salah warrant to start? Why does McAllister warrant to start every game? They used to be good. But McAllister, again, he's still young, right? We can't say but Salah used to be very, very good. Yeah. Very, very good player. He used to cheap out a goal even though we played crap. But now he's not even doing that. He's not contributing nothing to play. Nothing's happened on that right-hand side. No. Go down the right-hand side, nothing's happening. So from my eyes, from a manager's point, I think, look, Salah's not playing well. He's having a bad run of games. Nothing's happened on that right-hand side. Start Chiesa, maybe on the right-hand side. Yeah. Do something different. Like McAllister. Start Jones and have maybe Sabo in the 10. Sabo in the 10, have Gravenberch and Jones. Or have Wirtz in the 10 and have Gravenberch.
We want that, but we know he's not going to start.
He's going to keep going with the same. He's
not going to start Curtis Jones. Even though we just said that he should, we know deep down that he's not going to start Curtis Jones. We know that's not going to happen.
I know, but the best thing
he's not going to start. Just like he's not going to start Ekitike.
More likely, what he's going to do is maybe start Sabo in the CDM, have Gravenberch and Sabo, and have Wirtz in the 10. I think that's what we should go for, because even though we play crap, look at the past couple, even though we play crap, Wirtz was still creating a lot of chances. Yeah. But we didn't put the ball in the back of the net. The end product's not there.
We know this. But
So
we've got to move on
problem.
'cause it's getting late now.
Yeah.
The Grand Prix starts in 14 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's it. We're on to slot now. We could talk about this. So what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna talk about slot, innit? What's your things on slot? What we're gonna do, tomorrow. I know we have the Formula One review tomorrow. We'll do that. But Tuesday, when we do the Champions League, I think we're playing Tuesday. We'll go live directly after, right? And then we could talk about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go on. What you think about that? Sorry about not being talkative today, Toto.
Yeah.
And I'm seriously, because I'm being, all the thumbnails for the F1 and all that. I had to create a thumbnail just now. I forgot to do it.
That's all right.
I'll just let you do it. You're good. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think with Slot.
Yeah.
I think Slot could have made.
Slot, yeah. Right. Was it today? Yeah, it was horrendous.
I wouldn't say. Yeah.
He was.
I think
he should have brought on Frimpong. He should have brought on Frimpong, and he should have started Florian Wirtz. I believe if Florian Wirtz would have started today, it would have been a different game in that midfield.
I'm sorry, you got a £100+ million player. You can't bench him, man. He needs to play.
Exactly. He should have started Florian Wirtz. And I'm just watching Amran now on Sky. Yeah, I can see him on his screen with his big thatched head, with his stupid grin on his face. Because when he starts next week, what's going to happen? He's going to lose. He's going to lose. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think he should have definitely started Florian, but a wrong lineup in my opinion. Should have started Robbo. Should have benched Salah. Still carry on to bench Salah, and should have started Florian Wirtz because that was the key to unlocking our chance creation in the middle. Yeah. There was nothing in the middle. Sobo, good work rate. I think he should play more of the 6th role, a CDM, and start playing Wirtz more because even though Wirtz, you can say has been quiet these couple of games, but he did create chances where it was due. And then when he did have time on the ball, we can't bench Wirtz anymore, in my opinion. Have to start him after this game. Soon as Wirtz, I think Wirtz works good with Ekatike, and I think Wirtz works good with Jones. And I think decently works with Salah as well. Puts the chances on Salah for a plate, but again Salah still misses. Not Wirtz's fault, but you can see Wirtz, he needs to start him more. Wrong lineup today from Slat. Frimpong was far too late in the game. I don't know why he took off Isak. Salah still stayed on the pitch. It's just these little things could have gave us an advantage. I wouldn't say he's been crap, like really, really, really crap. I think the system was okay, but it's the players and the manager. I think it's both we've got to blame. I think the substitutions, the lineup was all to blame on Slat, and I think not putting the ball in the back of the net, diving in too early to a challenge. Like I'm talking about Kirkers now, diving too early in the challenge. It's not Slat's fault. Maybe Slat can tell him. Maybe it's partly Slat. Slat can tell him, look, calm down, stand your ground a little bit. But again, it's individual performance we've got to look at as well. But of course, the manager's to blame because he's coaching the team. He sets the system up and everything for the players. So I just think we need to fix up really, really quick because it's looking bad for us. We have got a Champions League game, which I think we might have a better chance.
Was it game 8? It was game 8 today, isn't it?
Game 8, but I think it was eighth game. But Slat rating, I'm going to say 6 for Slat. You can even say low if you want, because I think this lineup was all wrong. I might even go far as say a 5. I think the lineup was all wrong. And I think the substitution should have brought on a lot bit earlier. So one with Frimpong. So from this game, what's starting to take from this game is that Ekatike or Isak, one of them, Ekatike should play next game. Wirtz should play.
Yeah.
Keda should play over Salah. If I see Salah start next game, I don't know.
He's going to start.
I don't know what. I don't know what performance Salah needs to have to not warrant a game. It's like in his contract, he must start every game.
He's going to start 100.
Yeah,
definitely going to start. So that's it then, Toto. We're going to be heading off now. That's enough for the review. We'll be back probably. I think it's the Champions League. Do we play on Tuesday? You double check. I think it's Tuesday we play. Liverpool playing Tuesday. And the Champions League, and we'll do the player lineup on Tuesday. What is it? Tuesday we play?
Tuesday, yeah.
So Monday, so basically tomorrow we've got the F1 GP. We'll do the review on Monday, and then Monday night we're gonna do the player lineup. So we're doing 2 videos tomorrow.
Yeah.
And unless you want to do the thumbnail, we'll do the 2 videos tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll do the thumbnail one first, and then we'll do the player lineup for Liverpool in the evening. So that's it, man. Heading off. Sorry I weren't with it today. I'm just kind of like, I'm just not with it today. Not with it. As soon as I press stream and I saw I started talking, I knew I weren't having a good video. Because it is what it is. Look, we lost to Man United, and heads need to roll, you get me? People need to be knocked into shape. Mans need to get gripped up, yeah, and know and realise who they're playing for. So this is Solo P1 and Toto Hammer signing out. See you later, guys, on TikTok. Just ended the TikTok. Big up to the TikTokers. All the love from TikTok and getting all the love from TikTok now. And yeah, big up to the YouTubers and the audio podcasters and people on Twitch as well. I haven't forgot about you. I know you're watching as well. So big up to everyone. And we'll be back tomorrow. And yeah. Toto, anything you want to say before we head off?
No, nothing we have to say really from my side. So I just like the video.
Any message to Liverpool if they're watching or slot?
Well, I think we need to fix up and start getting our performances.
Oh yeah, really? Another thing before we go. Virgil, if you're watching this, you need to grip up Kirkers. See you later.